Hello, I'm Marvin Mathur. This video is made for CMN 302 Media Culture and Society, taught by the Department of Media and Communication, Independent University, Bangladesh. Today I'm going to talk about Noam Chomsky propaganda model, also known as 5 filters of media. The media operates through 5 filters, and the first filter of this model is ownership. These models are controlled by various small conglomerate of very wealthy families and corporations. They control what we see, what we hear, and what we eat. As you guys saw from the picture, 90% of the media was owned by 50 companies in 1983. And 30 years later, that same 90% is controlled by only 6 companies. And these 6 companies are General Electric, News Corporation, Disney, Viacom, Times Warner, CBS. The second filter of the propaganda model is advertising. Newspapers have attracted advertisers to cover the cost of production because if not by the advertising, they would have to increase the cost of the newspaper. The success of a newspaper is measured by the advertising revenue it gets. According to this filter, the mass media does not actually profit by selling media to the public, but they exist to serve a different purpose. They instead sell the public and their buying power to the businesses. If the media outlet wishes to survive, they must fulfill the demands of these businesses. News sourcing is the third filter of the propaganda model. Powerful news media companies have the resources to facilitate news gathering from far off the places by sending their correspondent. Business leaders, politicians, and government officials are viewed as authentic and unbiased sources in this system. And those fact checking is cast aside, and news organizations often take their word for it. As Chomsky says, these large, powerful sources subsidize the media. Just like the problem posed by media reliance on their corporate ownership and advertisers. For an example, during Iraq war, the United States told the world that Iraq possessed weapons of mass destruction, and the world took America's word for it without actually checking the facts. The fourth filter is flag. It means to discipline the media, as in to give out negative response to a media statement or program. When a story becomes inconvenient for the powerful people, the flag machine comes to action by discrediting sources, trashing stories, and also diverting the conversation. Flag includes, but not limited to, complaints, lawsuits, petition, or government sanctions. This harms the media because advertisers may withdraw. Petitions have to be defended within the organization, or if flagged on large scale, it can be both uncomfortable and costly to the media. The fifth and final filter is common enemy. Post 9/11, this filter is assigned to the fear of Muslim. This filter mobilizes the population against a common enemy. That common enemy is usually communism, Muslims, immigrants, and terrorists. The fear factor shapes public opinion. After Donald Trump became US president, for Americans, Mexico became the common enemy. Mexicans were shown as illegal immigrants who were only in America to take their job. To conclude, Chomsky's 5 filters still holds true to this day, as we've seen through various examples.